BHS Sports TV, live from Harris Field. We present the Belmont Marauder football team in their second home matchup of the year on senior night versus a strong Lexington Minutemen team.
I am Alex Clark, joined by
Aadit, Rana. And on crew, we have Jeremy Meserve. We welcome our viewers watching live and on demand in Belmont, around the country, and around the world. Today's coverage is being brought to you by Belmont Media Center, our staff and volunteers, BHS students, and parents. BHS Sports TV can be seen in Belmont on BMC Public TV Channel 9 on Comcast and Channel 29 on Verizon, or watch anywhere on the web at belmontmedia.org/public TV and on Apple TV.
BHS Sports TV depends on volunteers, so if you'd like to join the crew for a game or two, please call BMC at 617-484-2443 and or send an email to Jeremy Meserve, jeremy@belmontmedia.org. That's 617-484-2443 or email at jeremy@belmontmedia.org.
Well, Alex, as we come into this matchup, the real question of the day for us and for the Belmont team, as well as probably more importantly the Lexington team, is if number one on Lexington, Amari Mao, the greatest player that town has ever seen in any of his respective sports, is going to be playing today. I know he's been dealing with an injury, and the whereabouts are completely unknown to the players. We heard some rumors today about him playing versus not playing. And so the question is going to be whether we see him suited up with pads on or just on with his jersey on the sideline.
Yeah, of course, he's a very talented athlete. He plays basketball and track, runs track as well. So a great three-sport athlete. Big loss here for Lexington.
Yeah, we're going to see Casey Regan step up to play at quarterback, starting quarterback, of course. And we're going to have Andre Chavushian in the slot beside Elijah Pierre. And we're going to see already Belmont with a little miscommunication. James Melanson didn't know he was supposed to be in. Belmont running a two running back set here.
And Casey, that's Melanson in motion, drops back, takes off. Early QB sneak, and he gets about 6 or 7 yards on the carry.
And that's going to be the player that Belmont is really relying on today, Casey Regan. Legendary Case, as they call him, the king, some people call him. And it's really, if Amari suits up, it's going to be basically a 1 versus 1 of Casey Regan versus Amari Mao to see who is going to be able to carry their team to a touchdown, which could be the deciding factor. This could be a very low-scoring game.
Yeah,
as what we've seen out of these teams.
We have the cheer team announcing starting lineup. And Casey, similar set, and he is going to run it again. Cuts upfield, and he
gets the first down, it looks like.
Yeah, close play.
He does get the first down. Chains are going to be moving, and so Belmont basically just reversed the field and ran the play on the exact same play onto the other side. Just that easy quarterback just run outside. They're going to get the ball in their playmaker's hands and let him make the plays.
Yeah, with Casey, the main focal point of this offense, really looking to be creative.
Of course, he started the season off as a receiver, more so. He's played at that position his whole life. And as here's Andre gets the sweep and can only get a couple yards, unfortunately.
Yeah, Belmont going early with a strong rushing attack. Really looking like that is going to be a strength. That's a strength that this coaching staff sees in their team and a weakness in Lexington.
I mean, also Belmont, seemingly from their coaching staff, haven't been super comfortable letting Casey rip, just because, as I was saying, he started and played receiver his whole life from 8th grade and prior till senior year now. He's been that guy at receiver, so now they put him at quarterback because they need to make some plays, and they need him to make plays. And here,
That is Patrick McKinnon. Slips and will only gain, not gain any yards. 3rd and 8 here for Belmont.
Pat McKinnon also was dealing with an injury earlier this season, and I think he just came back this week for this Lexington game. Him alongside Andre Trevushian, number 1, who should be the leading receiver for this Belmont team. We're dealing with some stuff. They both are thankfully able to suit up for this one. The Belmont is hopefully going to utilize them some more.
Yeah, and big 3rd down here. They mark it 3rd down and 7. And Seamus will snap to Casey. Casey run outside. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Being flustered. Cuts a field. Still going. And he gets the 1st down, I believe.
I mean, that's what you see out of this Belmont team, and that's the reason why they put number 9 at quarterback.
Yeah, big 1st down there from Casey. You know, really made a big play out of nothing.
I mean, he rolls out a little bit. The issue for Casey might be when he's rolling out and he's bootlegging there, he's got to actually look downfield at his targets. I know it's not really natural for him, but he just looks for open space and where he can run. But sometimes at quarterback, you really got to try and focus on throwing the ball before you look to take off. And I know that obviously he makes the most of that play, but.
And he will take the snap.
Screen
throw it back to Andre. He gets wrapped up in big loss there.
Andre Trevushian, the reason they're going to him on those screen passes, he is the fastest player, probably in the school. Just actually, maybe there's some track kids faster, all right? But on this team, he definitely is the fastest kid, and when he gets in open space, it's dangerous. But the Belmont team is going to have to block for him.
Yeah, he really did have nowhere to go after he caught the ball.
So we're going to see what Casey can do. This looks like a passing down for Belmont, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him drop back and then just end up taking off, because that is probably what we're going to see a lot out of this Belmont team.
Yeah, it is going to be 2nd and 18, 2nd and 17. So Belmont backed way up.
And this is going to be that exact same play. We're going to see Casey take off left.
Melanson in motion.
No, they run a little.
Casey will hand it off.
So they run the same motion with Melanson and then run the actual draw, or not the draw, the inside zone there. But
of course, great announcers make mistakes.
It wasn't really a mistake. It was just slight misspeaking.
Yeah, now, you know, long 3rd down. What are you going to see? What do you think this Belmont team is going to look to do on this play?
I'm going to expect to see, first of all, I think Lexington's probably running some sort of spy on Casey, whether it be one of these 2 mics or whoever they've got behind them. This free could definitely be running a spy on Casey as well, because we see him lined up over the top. It looks like that's what they're trying to stop, but they're obviously going to pass here, at least start the play with looking to pass as he does.
Yeah, Casey will draw back.
And he does pass.
He airs it out. Andre open. Oh! Says out of bounds at the 3. Big play there from Belmont.
Excellent play from the best 2 players on this team, able to connect there. Andre is going to have to be a key piece of this team if Belmont wants to win this game.
Yeah, you know, when Belmont needed a big play, Casey and Andre, you know, they delivered.
That was an excellent play from Casey Regan, able to step up in the pocket. He actually didn't have anyone. Like I was saying, he needed to be able to look downfield and assess his targets. That's exactly what he did. He sat in the pocket for a few seconds, had nothing, stepped up, delivered a great throw to Andre to get a huge gain and a huge situation. And we'll see what he does here now. They're probably going to be running. They're going to be running the ball. Yep, up the middle. Just a kind of a slow run. Not too much explosiveness out of the whoever the back was there. I couldn't quite see.
Yeah, Belmont, you know, in these short yardage, red zone areas, they do need to capitalize. Need to put 6, maybe even 7 on the board with a touchdown.
Like I was saying, this could have been a low-scoring game. We're going to see Lexington come out in a, in a wing T formation. So that's obviously a very run-heavy attack. We'll see how
Patrick McKinnon in the backfield.
Touchdown.
Fake handoff. Now Casey outside. And he is in. Touchdown, Belmont.
Belmont able to score early here. Of course, no surprise of being in the hands of number 9, Casey Regan, to get that first score. This game for Belmont is really one of their first few winnable games and maybe one of their last few winnable games. So they're definitely going to want to... What? No, it's fine.
Yeah, big play. Starting the game off strong is Casey. And he will stay on to kick the field goal, extra point.
John Cassidy on the hold here, the junior and future starting quarterback for this Belmont team.
Kick is up. Good. And right down the middle.
Excellent kick from Casey Regan. What you'll notice as you watch this game, I expect, is that he does everything. Casey Regan returns kicks, he does the kicking, he throws, he's the best player on defense, best player on offense, best player on special teams, and that's why the Belmont team just surrounds their everything they do is around Casey. He is the team.
Yeah, he is a very, very special player.
And we're gonna get to see this Belmont defense now. Some new people hop on the field, some defensive specialists. Sam Sullivan. Amir, I don't think was on offense, so we're gonna get to see him on defense, I believe. Let's see what happens though, because Ethan Hatch in this offense, which may or may not have Amari, which is gonna be the question. I don't really see on this far sideline. Either he's gonna be there in some slides in that, oh, I think I do see, yeah, he's gonna be not playing. We got our answer, Amari Mao sitting out for this game. That leaves the door open for Belmont. I was talking to some of these guys earlier. They really thought if Amari was gonna be seated, that this was gonna be a super duper winnable game.
Yeah, Lexington last year was Belmont's only win, I believe.
Yes.
So Belmont looking to capitalize on a potential easier matchup here in this one.
Yeah. And that's the way it's looking early on. Belmont able to score on the first drive as Bradley Mayer is looking up at whoever is above us. We know that he's had some struggles coaching as an offensive coordinator. It hasn't been great.
As the kick is on the ground. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a false start on Belmont. So the kickoff will be backed up by 5 yards.
I don't know who that one was on, but I do know number 4, Elijah Pierre, has been jumping on offense at least a lot. He's been moving early, just trying to pre-fire the snap essentially. And has gotten a few false starts, but that's mostly because of the snap coming out slower, I believe. So probably not on him here. I hope not. And as we see some more people come down in the stands are pretty packed here today for senior night.
Yeah, as we see, oh, the kickoff is dropped.
Oh, he's gone. He's getting, oh.
There's a flag down on the play.
John Cassidy kind of was covering the edge there and just got beat on his tackle, couldn't quite make the wrap up, and Lexington player almost, if he was a little bit faster, he kind of got the edge there, he could have been gone.
Yeah, I believe that was that Aquino?
I don't know. I know that Keandre Warren Stevens, I believe, is their main running back. We're going to see him get a lot of touches. You're going to see Ethan Hatch, the quarterback, faking movement a lot, pretending to take the ball. And I think what Lexington's going to do here, as I think from my limited 2 minutes of film studies, they're going to run up the middle, 1 play, 2 play, right side, left side, something like that. And then on the third or fourth, on the third play probably, they're going to run a play outside, because as you can see, it's a super compressed formation in the wing tee. Actually, not a wing tee, but a wing, double wing.
Yeah, and it's going to be outside handoff.
Yeah.
That's going to be Eddie Yan.
Yeah.
We'll get the carry.
So, I mean, that's what you're going to see all game from Lexington. Weird, not really motions, but weird motion after the ball is snapped. It's going to be hard for the spectators to understand where the ball is, and even harder for the players. That's the whole point of that offense. The question for Belmont is if they can find the ball and also make tackles. This is a defense that isn't amazing at making tackles, so they need to be able to make those tackles in order to stop this team.
Yeah, and Belmont lining up with no deep safeties, very compressed formation.
And here's Hatch. He's going to give it to the inside and fakes outside, and that's going to be stopped early. So like I said, they went up the middle, first play, second play. Now what I think you're going to see is a motion out of one of the players on the wing, and they're going to run it to a side and try and win with more blockers than there are defenders. That's what the goal in football when you're running the ball is to have more blockers than defenders. And they're going to either run left or right and try and get the edge. That's at least likely what Lexington will try and do.
Yeah, it will be 3rd and 4 here from Lexington's own 28. That penalty on the kickoff was on Lexington. I believe it was a 10-yard hold. So Lexington will look to pick up the first down on this play.
Yep, it's going to the right side. And there, they get the outside. Almost gone. Okay.
He picks up the first.
So great commentators make great calls like that. Able to predict plays. So what we saw there, as I expected, is Lexington wanted to run the ball up the middle, wanted to get that defense agitated, expecting the ball up the middle, and then they go outside, they get an extra blocker out there, so they're going to be able to, it's going to be basically a cornerback versus a running back, and that corner has got to make the play, and Belmont has struggled with that, but they have Pat over to that side. It looks like Declan even over to that side. They got some guys that are ready to tackle on the outside. That's something they've really assessed, I'm guessing, this week. There's some movement up front.
Have some movement.
And now Amir comes in.
Looks like that's on the defense. Maybe that was Seamus Murphy, the nose tackle. Belmont team backing up.
So Amir takes out Demir there. Those are two guys that, I mean, Demir loves to hit, which is something the Belmont defensive coordinator, Coach Clark, probably loves. He probably wants him out there as much as he can, but Amir, nothing to laugh at because he can really lay some sticks as well.
Yeah, and it will be a penalty on Belmont.
Belmont running a different formation than they normally do. It kind of looks like a cover 2 here with Pat and Andre deep. Normally Casey's playing free, but he's going to be basically a linebacker because they really love having him up there to make some tackles.
Yeah, and of course against this Lexington team, it's
probably going to be our guy, Warren Stevens. I can't say for sure, though. Can't see that number. If it's 23, we'll know. But
yeah, 23 is Warren Stevens.
Yeah. Lexington had a huge gap there up the middle. Again, had a guy coming to the left, just wanted to trick some players, make them think it was going left. Belmont did a good job getting tackling there. Something they really are going to need to utilize instead of trying to make individual tackles.
Yeah, and another handoff.
One to the outside again.
That's Malay. He's got space.
Right.
And gets the first down.
Lexington following their expected game plan. This is nothing that Belmont shouldn't have expected. They're running up the middle, 1 or 2 plays, and then boom, they're going outside. It's something that they've been doing all season. I managed to see that in 2 minutes, so I'm guessing Belmont saw it in their multiple hours of film study. So I'm guessing they're going to be ready and prepared to stop that. That's why they have Casey up front. That's why they've got some guys playing deeper and towards the outside so they can stop those outside runs.
Yeah, and here's another inside handoff to Malay, and he's brought down by Pat McKinnon.
That's an excellent tackle from Pat McKinnon there.
Picks up 3.
And I mean, Lexington's just been churning down this field really efficiently. If they're going to be able to continue this kind of efficiency throughout the game, they will win. They will win.
Yeah, Belmont's got to step out their defense, start making some tackles.
USA theme here for the student section, but not a lot of USA. Oh, we got a little bit of USA coloration. A little bit.
Of course, this is senior night for this Belmont Marauder team. As a handoff right up the middle.
Little sketchy for Lexington there, but the play moves. So it looks like Demir and Amir. Oh no, they're not going to switch him out. It's going to be someone else. I don't know who that is.
I think is that Tyler?
Oh yeah, it might be Tyler. First-year football player already getting snaps out there. But Amir takes him out, probably at end. Where is that? I can't see Amir. He's probably at the other end side, I would assume. To try and...
With about 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
The handoff. And that was, I believe, Warren Stevens. Up inside, just about inside the 15. And that will likely close out the first quarter. With Belmont up 7-0.
And Lexington knocks on the door. Lexington, what you'll notice about these linemen is they're smaller for the most part. 77, of course, the captain. I forget his name. You can lighten
77 is James Mooring.
Mooring, right. He's the captain. He's a big guy. What is
Yeah, and Mateo Gomes.
Mooring is 6'4", 236, and we've also got a 6'2", 250 guy out there. But for the most part, I know their center. I know some other guys on the team are not big at all. Honestly, surprisingly small, but they can move fast, and that's their job, is to get downfield and block deeper into the second and third levels on this defense in order to allow their running backs to get more increased gaps, more space downfield. And we're going to see the field flipped here. And so
The teams will switch sides for the second quarter. Yeah, not one pass play yet from this Lexington side. Is that something we're gonna be expected to see the rest of the game?
It's a theme you're gonna see, but you're gonna see them pull a few back, and that's what they want, because they really want this Belmont team to get adapted. They want them to adapt to the run and really only think run, because when you start thinking they're going to run, you're going to take a few steps forward, you're going to start creeping forward a little bit each play, and then all of a sudden, once every 20 plays, they're going to cock it back and throw a corner to one of those wings, and Belmont's just not going to be ready for it. Or maybe they will.
Yeah, and here is play to set up the first half.
So Hatch actually looks like he's checking the play here, which means that he might have a little responsibility of audibling and changing calls.
Yeah, we'll see what the play is.
Oh, that's a good play.
It's a give up the middle.
Oh, wow. We got a off to the side pancake from whoever that was on James Melanson. Somehow turned him around and came back towards the line of scrimmage. Not a great look from James, but he's a dog. He'll make up for it.
It will be a 1-yard gain on the carry. So Lexington advancing to the 15 of Belmont.
Now here's a little sneaky shout. I wouldn't expect it, but it's possible. Here would be one of those times where they throw the ball and you don't expect it.
It will be a first down.
Oh, well, first down, then maybe not. But
we'll see what they do.
Yeah, it's gonna be the quarterback. Hatch gets the outside, and he's gonna score.
No, I believe that is Millett.
Oh, he handed it off. I didn't even notice. That's what I mean with these plays. It's
yeah, very good fake there. Millett will be just short. Lexington knocking on the door.
Yeah, we're going to see what they have here. Second down, or should be second. I don't know why they aren't switching the... Looks like second down. Yeah, second down. They're going to be running it. I can tell you that. They're going to go. We don't know where the ball is going to be going on the ground. Belmont knows it. Oh, they didn't get a touchdown. I didn't even notice. They scored on that.
Oh, and they do rule it. So they do rule it a touchdown.
And this is going to be the 2-point try. Lexington has been doing that. They don't have a kicker. So
yeah, a little confusion here.
Looks like Hatch is going himself. It's going to just...
Nope. Hatch is going to...
Hand it off.
No, and
they're going to get it.
2-point will be converted.
Lexington switching things up. Go up 8-7 here with 11 minutes left early here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that's not something you see often, teams going for 2 on their first score of the game.
something you see a little bit more at the high school level. Lexington is only going to go for 2. They do not have a guy who they can say is going to kick an extra point every time in. I don't know if Casey can do that, but he's definitely very consistent. It's probably around, he's a high percentage kicker for the extra point. That's why Belmont has him doing that.
Yeah, and if you're this Belmont team, what are you looking to see from this offensive attack?
We're gonna do what we did last drive. I mean, it was a little bit dependent on that one play to Andre, which I don't love from them. But besides that, if they can keep playing with high efficiency, getting some good pass plays in, something that I think the offense really needs to lean into a little bit more is letting Casey Regan throw it. Because despite him not playing quarterback that long, he does have an arm on him, and he has a strong football brain as well. He knows what he's doing. They gotta let him make plays. As Lexington kicks off.
Yeah, we'll be on the ground.
Uh-oh, get down. Oh, I don't know why. So what we're taught in football, when you make that play on the squib there, is you should be grabbing the ball and falling down immediately and just being covered up by your teammates. And you can see why, because if that Lexington player was a little bit hungrier, he might have just blown up whoever caught that ball, and it could have been an easy fumble.
Yeah, I believe that was...
14 for Belmont, I think.
That was Chris Clark.
No, that would be Trey Clark, but Trey Clark's number 10. It wasn't him.
Trey Clark.
I think it was probably, I don't know who it was. Casey is going to have, who's behind him? Pat. Casey with Pat in the backfield, and we're actually in a 2x2 here, so.
Yeah, and Casey will pitch it wide. Pat gets to the sideline, and they really stays in.
Stays in.
Picks up a couple.
I don't know if that was a option pitch or if it was a pitch. It looked like Casey didn't have much of an option. He was forced to pitch, like the play call. But if he wasn't, it was a very early pitch, and he should have probably tried to take a few steps. It was probably a planned pitch. Pitch plays, either it'll get you a lot of yards, or you're not going to get any, or you're going to lose a lot.
Yeah, and is this a shotgun? I believe this is a shotgun.
This is shotgun, yes, in 3x1, and they're obviously going to be throwing. He's got someone over the middle.
He's got time. Cuts upfield.
Good throw.
That's Declan, but it's dropped.
Declan drops the ball there. It was a great play by Casey. He had a lot of time in the pocket. I wasn't looking at the amount of rushers, but I would assume it's 4. Casey just had all day there. Ends up rolling out. I think it made sense to roll out there. Declan tried to find his quarterback, which was a great job of him running, breaking off his route, following his quarterback. Just couldn't quite make the grab. And Belmont is going to be faced with a tricky 3rd down situation now. They're going to need to get 10 yards. They'll probably come out in that 3x1 again because we know they're throwing. It looked good. Casey doesn't know the play call.
Yeah, a little confusion here from Belmont.
And yeah, it's going to be that 3x1. So it's probably going to go to this guy. It's probably going to go to Andre here. At least that's going to be what he's looking for.
Yeah, he rolls out. He's got no time. Gets hit as he throws.
That looked to
and
be...
he finds...
Pat. It was Pat. It was Pat on that, just a screen, essentially. I was looking at the receivers. I don't know if they were running them off and that was a planned screen, but it could be because this looks like a maybe non-punt situation for Belmont where they could go for it, but maybe
yeah,
not.
They do not give them the first down.
I mean, they got 3 yards to go here. They're in a game where they're clearly, based on that offensive position, are going to want to score as many drives as they can, not take any off. If Casey starts counting his guys up, then it's punt. If he doesn't, they're going to go for it. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, short.
And he's counting.
It's 4th and 4 officially.
He isn't counting, so we're going to get a...
yeah, big play here for Belmont, and we will have a timeout.
Makes sense.
Belmont will take one.
Smart timeout from Coach Francois Joseph, who joined this Belmont as a head coach. He joined last year. His first year was coaching, and Belmont struggled. So he's trying to maybe flip the script, win a few games this year. And this is the game that Belmont is going to need to win if they want to change the season's momentum where they are 0-3 or whatever they are so far and have just gotten pretty much demolished in every game. This is the game that they need to win.
Yeah, both lots of pressure on both these teams.
And
as the teams talk over their game plan. And what do you think we'll see from this Lexington defense?
Lexington's running a weird defense on the 3x1 in Belmont. I'm surprised they don't go to that more. If I'm Belmont, I'm going to that right here because of how high they're playing that defender on the 3 who's Andre Trevushian. You could run him on a curl here where you only got 4 yards. They're playing that guy 10 yards off, and it's just 3. It looks like it's straight man across the board, and they're giving him space to work. But instead, they come out in 2x2, and this was a play formation they ran when they threw it to Andre earlier.
Yeah, Andre wearing those green gloves, and we have a flag here.
Oh, it was on.
Let's see what the call is. If it's on Lexington, it will be a first down, but no, it's on Belmont.
Patrick McKinnon clapped his hands like it was on Lexington, so
a big penalty here. And Belmont will put the punt team on.
Yep.
In a 4th and 9 situation.
That is going to be a mistake. Belmont, these coaches are going to be mad at whoever made that mistake. I don't know who, but it's just a huge mistake. You can't make that in that situation. You need to convert there if you want to stay competitive in this game. But we'll see if this defense can step up now and flip the script and make sure that Lexington isn't going to just come down and score every possession, or at least in such a dominating fashion as they did that first drive.
Yeah, it will be. Let's see who's punting.
The freshman, I think he's number 8. The freshman, maybe it's someone
Ronan
else.
Kelleher. It's
Yeah,
a low-driven punt. Bounces.
Should be an easy tackle for Belmont, but instead, Lexington player gets a couple
field. That's Jaden Waters on the return in his senior season. And gets to, they say, the 37.
1st and 10, he said, actually.
1st and 38. They roll out 38.
She said 1st and 10 for Lexington, not 37. It's 1st and 10.
I'm saying the yard line.
Yep, and he didn't say 37, actually. He said 1st and 10, I'm saying, you know. But great commentators make mistakes. You understand what I'm saying, or you're not?
Yeah, I think you're just trying to make a joke that's
no,
not
I'm
funny.
not making it. I'm serious. You thought he said 37 yard line. They never said that, though. They said
Yeah, but if you look at the scoreboard, it did say 37.
38, actually.
It did say 37 earlier.
Oh, I see. I understand now.
Yeah, of course. So, great commentators make mistakes.
You were making a mistake because
you made a big, devastating mistake on that play, but you know what? It's okay.
It is okay. All right, I'll forgive myself for that one. Here we got a pitch going up the middle. Lexington gets a lot of yards there, 8 or so, and they're looking strong to start this drive once again. Now let's look on this Belmont side. Who we got for the filming? I don't know if Isaac Wang is going to show up to any games this year, but I did see Zach photos here. I saw Benzo. The rookie, the freshman, Benzo Flicks.
Yeah, in his rookie season as a photographer.
And he's been cooking up to start. So let's see if he can continue that. I hope so.
Lexington lining up in this formation.
Oh, throw. Yep,
it will be a rollout, and it will be dropped.
Maybe that's why they don't throw the ball a lot. But like I said, when they throw, it's going to be those corners, corner routes from their wing guys. And they're going to roll it out once every 20 plays, surprise your defense. As you can see, both of those routes were wide open, just couldn't make the easy catch there, and that's probably why they resorted to this wing formation.
Yep, and it will be 3rd and 4.
So, risky play call from Lexington, I guess. Not really that risky, but a mistake is going to put them in a dangerous spot here where they need to convert.
Yeah, big 3rd down. And it will be a pitch.
Oh, up the middle again.
That's Malay. Stays on his feet.
Wow.
And picks up the 1st down.
I mean, he just kept his feet moving there, didn't stop, and he gets the first down, the refs are going to call for the chains to move. That was the opportunity Belmont needed, where Lexington messed themselves up. They tried to throw the ball, dropped it. Blessed Belmont with a 3rd and 4, where they just had to make one stop, and they weren't able to do it. So now Belmont's going to have to face Lexington on a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Belmont needs a stop here. With this Lexington rushing attack, they do move the ball slowly, take up a lot of time, so Belmont will get a limited amount of drives in this game. It will be a handoff to the outside.
Outside.
That's Miller. He's got space. Picks up the first down.
Who was that? Yeah, so...
What is what?
Tona said, "Oh no," really loudly. It was just random time to say it.
Oh.
Lexington, they're going to go with the middle. I mean, you know what they're running. Everyone on the field, I hope, knows exactly what they're going to be running. They're not hiding it. They're running the ball up the middle. Out of every 5 plays, 3 of them are going to be runs up the middle. 1 of them is going to be a run outside. 1 of them is going to be another run up the middle. So, and then once every 20 plays, maybe you'll see a pass. And that's just what they do. They just get you focused on one play that you think they're going to run, and they run it slightly differently, right? You want them to think you're going to go up the middle, and then you go outside.
Yeah, we do have a hold on that play, so the ball will be backed up.
Oh, that explains the oh no. The oh no. Yeah.
To the 43. The handoff outside.
Good job cutting up there.
That's Eddie Yan.
He does a good job of trying to cut upfield on that play, but Pat does an even better job of tracking and making the tackle. And this is a huge hold on Lexington because it gives Belmont another great chance where they might force them into a pass here. On 2nd down, I mean, you're not going to want to be in a spot, Lexington, where it's 3rd down and long and everyone knows you're passing.
Yeah, it will be 2nd and 13. So a big play, needs to get it in 3rd and short if you're Lexington.
So look at the body language here on the wing. He takes the ball.
Yeah, and here's a handoff. And they push him back, but he will get forward progress right back to the 45.
I don't know if Belmont's seeing this, but what I'm noticing now is these wings on the outside are giving away the plays based on where they're looking before the play. So right there, they aren't looking inside every time. They're looking either where they're blocking or if they're getting the ball, he's looking all the way inside because he has to be, right? It's just more comfortable. If no one's going to notice, it's more comfortable, so he's going to be looking inside. But if Belmont takes advantage of that, they can know where the play is going every time. The wing is looking all the way inside. Very
great insight there from commentator Aadit Rana. It will be 3rd and 5 after the pickup of 8. Another very big 3rd down.
Right there.
They're just going to push.
Oh, my God. All right, I can actually predict every play, I think, from now on. I knew that one was going to the running back. Let's see what percentage we go for the rest of this game.
Let's start a count.
87. Only hard part is going to be if they just randomly decide to pass, but I doubt that's going to happen because we saw it happen on the one pass.
And let's see, what are they going to do here?
I've got to wait a little bit. It is going either to this right wing or up the middle. Yep, right wing.
It will go to the right wing. That's Warren Stevens. Up, and Aadit is officially 1 for 1.
Good stuff from your guy. The question for me there was whether the guy was going to have to, because they run that pitch to him and where he goes inside. Sometimes they run it to him outside. So I can't quite say where it's going to go, but you know who it's going to go to. Yeah, at least a decent amount.
Yeah, let's see if this Belmont coaching staff can spot Lexington team tipping plays.
Tipping plays. But here, Pat you see playing pretty far back as they run the
little pitch, and it will be a 1st down. You know, 2nd and short, you know, that is the times where you might see this Lexington team throw the ball. Last time they did it was 2nd and 4. Surprised they didn't on that one.
Captain Kyle Curtis gets a sip of water on the sideline over here, number 12.
Yeah, great form on that.
Good form.
Water.
You don't want to get it too high where it starts dripping out of the cap.
Yeah, you find that perfect
Sweet
middle.
spot. Yeah. Good stuff from
right
him.
between the too high and too low.
Let's go to that right. Where'd it go? Oh my God.
It will be
Touchdown. What? No.
That will be Millay.
Oh, fumble!
The ball.
Casey Regan.
Casey.
Oh. That.
Let's see if he was in.
And
He
they're
was
gonna
not.
call
It will be a
touchback.
touchback. Wow, big cough up. This Lexington team is stunned.
That is a huge play for Belmont. Casey actually got trucked a little bit on that play, gets pushed into the end zone, and then he ends up being in perfect positioning. That's why he's a legend.
That is why he's following in the footsteps of the great Donovan Holloway. A great fumble recovery and a big costly fumble from Kion Millay.
Very surprised. I don't know how he fumbled
Lexington
there.
running back. Looks like he dropped the ball.
Maybe he just dropped the ball, yeah.
That is how
big time situation, he dropped the ball.
So the ball will be placed on the 20. And a big defensive play. They've got 3:27 left on the clock. Looking to score here before the half.
A little bit of a 2-minute drill because we're in high school. 3 minutes is not that long. Let's see if they can get this ball all the way down the field.
It will be a double handoff action.
What in the world?
In that.
What's Huff doing? Huff is like running down.
That is Sam Sullivan.
Sam Sullivan? No way.
That was number 5, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. They ran Sam Sullivan on a double reverse. No.
He is officially listed as a wide receiver on offense.
I don't think. That's not Sam Sullivan.
So that's his first touch of the game.
I am surprised. Sam Sullivan more of a defensive guy. I know that. I didn't see him on the field for defense even. So I'm.
Casey will bring in the play. 2nd and 8.
I feel like we might need a replay on this. I don't know. Either way, we got 3 receivers to one side for Belmont. We've seen them only throw out of this formation. Expect it here. And like I said, look at how much space Andre has between him and his nearest and his defender. If they ran something calm to him.
Yeah, Casey will have to run.
Oh my God.
He has space, cuts.
Good tackle there.
He does not pick up the first.
Excellent tackle from the defender on the outside for Lexington. Just 1v1 with the legendary Case and is able to make the play. It's hard to do.
Yeah, very tough guy to tackle.
I don't know if that is a play where it's supposed to be a screen and the receivers just run off their guys, but Andre's just running very lazy routes because I'm looking at him. He's the guy where if you're throwing the ball, you want to throw it to him, but he doesn't even look like he's really trying on his routes. I don't know. Just kind of jogging. And Belmont has their long snapper practicing. Not a great sign, as it is.
Yeah, that is long snapper Kellen Jones.
Yep. Kellen Jones, the long snapper for Belmont here. That's really his thing, is long snapping. He's been doing that for a long time. Maybe he can get.
Maybe he'll make the NFL as a long snapper.
Yeah,
who knows?
Maybe. Number 54, David Maya, patrolling the sidelines. He's feeling some type of pain right now. Pretty usual though for him. Always injured in some way.
Yeah, just under 2 minutes, 1:47 on the clock. Belmont has the ball on their own 25. It'll be 3rd and 6. They're in the long 6.
Well, let's see what Belmont can do here.
Yeah, and a big play. You know, if they don't get it here, Lexington will have time to go down the field, potentially kick or score a touchdown.
Yeah. Did the lights just turn on more or something? I don't know. I'm seeing everything. More
Will
clear.
be Casey.
Throwing it.
Looks to throw. Gets chased, runs it.
Throw it. Oh.
And does not pick up any yards.
Nothing there for Casey. He has to take off. Result was not what he wanted, but It is what it is. You know, Belmont's going to punt here. They're still only down 1. Lexington's probably going to have a tough time. I don't know if they're even going to attempt to try and come down this field with a minute 30 because we know they're very run heavy.
Yeah, Lexington will likely have a short field. There is right now 1:37 on the clock. Belmont on their own 20.
Yeah, it's going to be Ronan Kelleher. This is a huge punt. Belmont can't make a mistake here or it would be very bad. He's got to have a good punt.
Punch, it's
no.
low.
And that's exactly what I was worried about.
A little roll.
So what you see from teams like this where they don't have a punter, I'm not saying Ronan's not an okay punter, but he isn't a punter at heart. So he comes in, he's a defensive end probably. They get the guy they think is going to be the best punter possible. It was Casey at the beginning of the season. Now it's him. And sometimes you're going to have a really bad punt. In that situation, you really didn't want to have that. Something in the middle there. It wasn't a horrible punt. It got the job done, I guess.
Yeah, it did end up rolling an extra 10 or 15 yards. So it will be spotted right on the Lexington side of the 50.
Cheerleaders are very happy. They are holding people up, and they got them really excited.
As we see a handoff and a gain of about 5.
Now the question is whether Lexington's going to call timeout here or let this clock run. They're going to let it run. Maybe it does look like they are trying, so they're probably going to run the exact same play again. Yep, something of the sort.
Yeah.
And now they might call timeout.
Up the middle.
Call timeout. See what you can do. Maybe. Yep.
Yeah, 56 seconds. Lexington will take their timeout.
I don't think they will. They're going to keep going. No timeout here. We have 48 seconds now, and clock is moving. And it's going to be a throwing the ball. He has his guy again. Same play.
And that's diving.
The good call for the ref.
Incomplete.
That was probably the play where they were like, if we make this play, we're going to try and score. If not, it's whatever. We'll run out this clock, see what happens. So now they're going to run some running. They're going to run the ball, see what they can make of it. But very likely they're not going to be trying. They're not going to be risking anything.
Yeah, but you never know. Hash through it, just left it a little bit short.
I don't know if it was short or long because he had 2 guys again. I feel like that might be an issue for him is when you have 2 guys like that, sometimes you get a little bit confused. You don't know which one is better to go to, so you kind of throw it and kind of goes right up the middle between the 2. Something I have
as it will be Belmont takes a timeout.
Belmont wants the ball back, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know if they're going to try and score with
Lexington will receive the second half kickoff.
Yep. So Belmont is going to... Is this 4th or 3rd? It says 3rd, but I don't know.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7.
I feel like it was 4th, so I don't know. But that's probably right. 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Belmont going to call one more timeout after. Yeah, there's just no chance, so I don't know why they're calling a timeout.
Hey, with someone like Casey on the team, you never know.
Even with Casey. There's no chance.
I mean, it's Casey Regan, and you never know.
That is true, though. It is. Yeah, he is.
He did have a 72-yard touchdown.
A what?
He had a 72-yard touchdown, I believe, against Waltham in the season opener.
He did have a huge kick. They're going for the punt return, you think? That's what they're trying to do? Because on offense, I don't know if they're just going to be able to run. They're going to be able to run Casey on
yeah, I mean, who knows? We'll be 3rd and 7.
Oh,
Hatch will draw back. Doesn't have any time, and he's brought down.
Ronan Kelleher.
Ronan and someone else on the sack.
Ronan Amir.
It
was mostly Ronan, though. He kind of just made that play himself. That was a good job of him, but also kind of why we don't throw the ball in that situation. Clock's going to roll out, though. Lexington going to take this one to the end of the first half.
Yeah, that will be the end of the first half. Make sure, stay tuned for the second half. We'll be right with you. I mean, you just couldn't hear, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Where did that go? I don't know. Alright, welcome back. It's right here. Welcome back. Second half here at Harris Field. We are warming back up with 24 seconds left until this second half begins. Shout out to Sebastian Dezikes.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Simon
and Simon.
Dezikes, the
Great
Dezikes
family. Peter Dezikes is in attendance. He is having a great conversation with the fellow man.
I'm just curious. I don't know what this is.
Lexington is leading the game 8-7.
Is this filming us, you think? Is it us? I think it's watching us. But it's not connected to the tape. So I don't know. It's weird. I think it's just got an SD in there.
Who's?
No. I'm just.
See, who scored their touchdown?
What?
Who scored their touchdown? Lexington.
Ooh, that's
Was
a good
it-
question.
Was it Warren Stevens?
A little jet up here. I don't know what he's doing. AC kick him out.
Yo, kid, yo, you can't be up here.
AC kicking out the little jet.
What does that mean?
It's because I'm his sister.
Okay, just make it quick.
AC being very official, telling them to make it quick. It's good. Kicking him out. Scram. Little guy isn't getting out of here. I don't know. He's asking a question to AC.
I was here last time for the soccer game, so
You were up here?
yeah.
Was he up here? He was commentating that, so I don't know.
Him?
What, for soccer night?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't think you can stay up here
I know.
for this one, but
AC now is AC's the villain now. Unfortunately. Oh my God, Deacon
Yeah.
getting hyped. Oh, gets pushed a little hard there. All right. Hopefully we resume some real action now. No more little kids interrupting the set. Amir, a little bit sad. Oh no.
Amir is sad. He is a great guy though.
Oh no, Amir. Sitting down, looking down. I don't know. Andre, we saw at halftime was getting checked out.
Yeah,
Pat
he's
was getting
probably
checked out.
dealing with a really bad injury.
Yeah, really, really bad. He's not like getting extra.
He might not
treatment.
survive.
He's probably the only time Andre gets checked out is if he's really, really in trouble, like life.
Really tough. He's a really tough kid.
toughest kid out there. Pat as well. Or Pat actually has been injured, so I'm not surprised to see him getting checked out. Probably justified. Probably. As we get Belmont kicking off here, it's going to be the king to kick the ball. Kyle Curtis is out there as well. On
Yeah, a whistle blows. The kick is underway. It's driven
Dropped.
and dropped. That is Waters on the
Oh, he's
return.
gone.
He gets wrapped up and brought down right over the 35. About the 36 or 7. 37, they rule it.
I see what you did there.
What did I do? What did I do?
I can't believe. I think you were a little bit harsh on that kid. I think
On who?
The little kid over here.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, Armin getting out there to collect the kicking tee. Good job by him to hustle and grab it.
Great play. You know, great players make great plays just like that.
Glue player right there. Just making the glue player play. I think it's Armin. And he throws the tee on the ground.
Great form on the toss.
Yep, right where anyone can see it. Right where they need it to be. Good stuff.
It will be Lexington lining up in the similar formation. Will be a handoff up the middle for a gain of about 5.
Okay. So let's see if we can got a notification, but let's see if we can figure out these plays again from Lexington. They are kind of tipping it a little bit still, it looks like. All right, it's fine. No biggie.
Let's get can we get an official prediction here on this next play?
Well, we're gonna need to actually. I can't really see. That's my issue. We're in a bad spot here. It looks like it's gonna come to this right wing. Yep. Oh my God, I'm the guy.
You are the guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm the guy. Look at that.
As it will be 2nd and 39. Of course, that is a joke because the scoreboard is wrong. It's just a prank.
It is probably 2nd and 39.
Just pranking you guys.
3rd and 39?
It'll be actually 3rd and 6.
Oh, 39 on the 39, yeah. Obviously not.
No, because the scoreboard did read 3rd and 39.
Of course.
That must have been a prank, though.
It's actually down at the 40 instead of the 30.
It will be 3rd and 6. Belmont really needs to stop here on this play.
Left wing. Nope.
It'll be a handoff to the outside.
Good
That's
stuff.
Williams Green. Broke the initial tackle, ended up gaining about 0 yards. So big 3 and out.
Belmont.
And Lexington player down on the play.
Seamus Murphy takes a seat here after a great job because they know they're going to punt. They want some other guys on there. They're more agile guys, faster.
Yeah, you know, Seamus, you know, strong guy.
Strong guy, not known for his speed.
Not known for his speed.
Known for the power
Known for
behind his punches.
Known for his strength, of course.
He's got a few pancakes this year, some clips, some montage-worthy plays.
Yeah, he does stand at about 6'4".
Uh-huh.
Uses his size well. Wears the iconic green undershirt.
Wonder who this is that's injured. I can't really get a look. All right. Well, we're not showing it on camera, I guess. Guess it's too gruesome to show on the camera.
Yeah, and a round of applause from this Belmont crowd.
Oh, hold on. Is that not?
Is that Eddie Yan? I believe that's Eddie Yan.
That would make sense, yeah. They're going to be able to sub him off pretty easy. That was a kid who was tipping plays a lot. It looked like when he was getting the ball, he was looking inside. That's who. So maybe it might be beneficial for this Lexington team. No, just kidding, of course. That's going to be a critical loss for them.
So it will be Casey back to return. Return the punt.
He's receiving it first, then.
Well, he's going to receive and then return it, unless he drops it, but I doubt that's going to happen. Or, of course, it bounces.
And
a bad snap.
Oh, wow. Good punt, though. He should fair catch.
Short punt. It's going to bounce and roll out of bounds. It's going to stay in right about the 30.
And the cheerleaders have got another person standing up. Very impressive from them. It's because when they hold them up and then one of them standing and they're holding her up. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, great play there from the cheerleaders.
8-7.
Yeah, no score since the second quarter when Lexington scored a touchdown.
Belmont needs this drive here pretty badly, actually, to score. Based on how many drives we've been getting per quarter, it's been like 1 per team. They kind of need this one.
Yeah, and really, ever since that first drive, Belmont has not been able to get anything going. Of course, on that first drive, they did get that big passing play from Casey to Andre to pick up about 20. But now, Casey in an empty formation, a 3-by-1 receiver set.
Good job from Alex Clark identifying
as Casey throws a screen to Andre.
Outside.
Gets outside, turns upfield, flags down. Andre goes and he's wrapped up and taken down at the 45.
This one's gonna come back. Amir Molenu, terrible play there. I don't know what it was Elijah maybe. I don't know who it was. Whoever it was, I think probably Elijah based on the talking to he's getting. But I thought it was Amir.
Yeah, and they're likely going to be calling a hold.
Yeah, you just can't do that in that spot. I mean, Elijah, I know, playing with the guy, he holds a lot, but because he tries to make up for. He wants to make a block. He doesn't want to let his guy get past him, so he holds a little bit. And if the ref calls it, and they will call it, it's going to stop big plays from that from happening. It's going to call him back. It's Trey Clark subs in here at receiver.
Yeah, Trey Clark, of course, the son of Coach Chris Clark, the defensive coordinator.
Word on the street is they are transferring after the season.
Is that true?
I mean, I can't say for sure, but that's the word on the street. And again, 3x1 here. Belmont only thrown out of 3x1. Their throw again.
Yeah, on the 1st and 20, Casey cuts upfield.
Oh my God.
Can't escape the pressure.
Well, he stayed up for a long time, but he's got to look downfield. Like I said, when you don't have a quarterback at quarterback, it gets tricky. But he had some guys there up the middle. We gotta just draw it back, take a few steps, just let one rip, because he's got the arm on him. He's got the intelligence too. He's just gotta take his time.
Yeah, you know, it is of course tough.
It's tough. It is definitely tough. It's hard. It's easy to say, but it's harder, much harder to actually do when you're on the field.
Yeah, of course, Belmont lost a lot of seniors last year on the O-line. Seamus, the only returner.
That is true.
On the O-line. He's in at center. Casey out to Andre on the wing.
Oh my God.
He gets taken down for another big loss.
Well, Belmont clearly is trying to get this passing game more involved in the offense, but didn't.
Yeah, it's not working early. It's going to be 3rd and 23.
Another question is how Belmont's probably going to run a screen here, to be honest. They aren't getting this first, and I think we're going to see either 3x1 or just 2x2, and they're gonna run their receivers off and throw a screen to the running back. I don't know what the cheerleaders are doing.
Yeah, who knows? Looks like they're having fun though.
Yeah. That was kind of a tricky, little cheeky kick up to herself with the palm.
A little cheeky kick, and we'll see a timeout taken by Belmont. That's their first of the half.
Is this SVP Isaac here? Yeah, he is here. Isaac is on the field.
Yeah, you can find him at svp.isaac.
Nope, not dot.
Is it not a dot?
Nope.
Just SVP Isaac.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
I don't think there's a dot. That's something we might need to check. Let's check right now. I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll get someone on that. As a kick goes far, wow, by the cheerleader.
Oh, Pom Pom went a little far on that one.
And another one goes high and is caught.
Yep, it's going to be no dot, as I suspected. SVP Isaac, the letters SVP ISAAC. That is how you find, that is his Instagram username exactly.
Yeah, and James Melanson in for this 3rd down. Ball all the way backed up at their own 13. They have lost a total of 13 yards on this possession.
Well, that kind of changes things with Melanson. I'm guessing they're going to be running 2 back then, because that's kind of what they run with him on the field. And if they do that, then I don't know. Yep, they are in 2 back. So I don't remember what they've been running out of this. I don't know how you have a timeout and a miscommunication with your players on the field, but whatever. I'm honestly not sure what they're going to run. Looks like it could be a screen.
Elijah in motion. Casey fakes the
screen. Oh my.
Handoff, airs it out.
Andre.
He has Andre, who doesn't have a chance to catch it. Casey. Didn't look like he could see the ball very well.
It was definitely underthrown, but I don't know. I don't know why Casey's coming off the field, because he has to. Oh no, it's punt. He does go off the field.
Yeah, they are not going to go for it, surprisingly.
Yeah, I forgot.
On 4th and 23 at their own 13-yard line.
It was more of a, like a 4th down type of play. He just kind of hurled it up there, which I don't even mind. That's something I think this Belmont team has been missing. The willingness to just let Andre go and make a play and just throw it up to him. That works half the time. If that ball was a little bit further, that's a PI or it's a catch.
Yeah, and Andre was in one-on-one, but again, didn't look like he could see the ball. Ball was a bit underthrown. Falls for an incomplete pass. And it's 4th down.
Yeah, I think next time Casey needs to get that out a little bit earlier, and that play will be made.
And there's a high punt. It's going to roll.
Excellent punt there from the freshman.
Great punt. That's going to roll to about the 46 or 47.
And we are going to get to watch some more very boring football from this Lexington team, as Bradley Mayer, a little bit frustrated because he's not calling very good plays as expected. And Lexington is taking their time in this huddle. Taking some time. So this Belmont coaching staff, as I touched on, there were some words spoken going around about actually, never mind. I'm not gonna get into this. I take it back.
Yeah, Lexington surprisingly going with the same formation. And it's going to be another handoff and a big loss.
Wow, Casey Regan.
Yeah, he makes plays on offense and on defense. It'll be a loss of 6 for second down.
I mean, every game you go to, every single person on these Belmont stands, they know the name Casey Regan. And if they don't before the game started, then they definitely know it by the end of the game.
Yeah, you know, that big number 9, you know, he really stands out there on the field.
Kyle helping out he's telling, no, he's just getting water. Never mind. He just took the water from number 10 and drank it. I thought he was going to, Sam Sully creeping up here. He's going to be blitzing off the edge, which is smart. They could just blitz off the edge every play and something, unless that happens, yeah.
Yeah, and there's going to be a handoff right up the middle.
I honestly don't mind this from Belmont to just bring pressure off the edge, and they obviously have 2 backers, one of them being Casey, or 3 backers. Nothing up the middle is really going to happen, and just tell them, make them throw it. They have thrown 2 balls to 2 open receivers and had 0 completions because they just can't throw it. So
you know, maybe you should be the coach. It'll be another run up the middle for 4th down. It'll be a gain of a few.
It's 4th down here. 3rd down.
Lexington will keep their offense on the field.
Wow, 4th down. Lexington right at half field, and they're looking like they might try and make Belmont jump first, but we'll see. They might actually run a play.
Yeah, they can't get a first down with the far start.
If they do run, it's going to be outside.
And it's going to be an outside handoff.
Seamus Murphy. And he hits a little celly, too. Excellent play from the big 77.
Yeah, and number 15, James Melanson, is pumped.
I mean,
he is pumped.
That's an energizing play for the Belmont team. They needed some momentum, and Seamus just grabs the guy, suplexes him a little bit, and everyone's going to get hyped for that.
Yeah, including SVP Isaac. Hopefully that will go in the highlight reel for this game.
Definitely will be going in Seamus Murphy's huddle reel. But look at this student session. Really came together now. A lot of kids here. And they are all going to be going to Lone Tree Hill for Luka Rozic's function after this.
Yeah, and we do also see Enzo Passos here in the crowd. He is a star rugby player.
Former football player.
Casey tries to make something happen. He
struck him.
Does. Gets tripped up. And will pick up about 5 yards on the carry.
I mean, when you go from losing 5 yards to gaining 5 yards, you can't be mad. Just an excellent play from the guy.
Of course, as I was saying, Enzo Passos, great rugby player. So if you are around, make sure to come to the rugby game.
Rugby game has
rugby games
started
in the spring. Of course, it is a great atmosphere. One of the strongest sports in this Belmont, at this Belmont school.
It's getting a little bit late for me. It's kind of getting close to bedtime.
Yeah, it is.
A 7:4:52. And Casey snaps.
Casey will
hand off to Amir.
Hand it off outside. A big run there.
Why is Amir kind of fast? He's a little bit fast.
That's Amir.
Amir Molyneux. The French last name. Is that Lucas Shaw? I'm talking to Will Sattler. Oh, it's for the 5 minutes ago.
Should we get in this?
Should we?
We're waving to them right now.
Let's see if Will Sattler can see us. I think that's Lena, Aaron, Will Sattler.
Let's see what happens.
Who are they interviewing? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
All right, I guess we'll go back to
the action.
But it
will be a 1st and 10 here. Casey again hands it off to Amir.
Nothing.
And he gets stopped.
Runs
Amir. Backward.
He
has pace, cuts upfield. and will end up only gaining about 4.
Only a very minor voice crack there from Alex Clark.
Oh.
Only minor.
Only a minor voice crack.
So we're going to be okay. Let's see if the 5 minutes ago crew wants to come up here. What if I texted Lucas Shaw and told him to come? Lucas Shaw, come to Commentators.
So now we'll be 2nd and 7 here for Belmont. Casey drops back.
Run
Has to run again. Stays on feet. Great moves there.
Little juke move. That guy is very shifty on his feet. Deacon stares down number 18.
Yeah, Deacon, a very menacing guy himself.
Gets, oh, well, looks like 5 minutes ago isn't coming up here, unfortunately.
As Casey receives the play. 3rd and short.
Casey Regan, and they've been running this 2-back all drive now. So let's see how this goes. And he's gonna be throwing it. He's looking at Declan. Very good footwork. Just
he airs it out to Declan, makes it diving. Oh, and he drops it.
That's honestly amazing from Casey. When it looks slow, like he's basically just walking backwards in the pocket. He's calm, composed in the pocket. All right, nice, yeah. I mean, he is. He's
very composed.
He's relaxed. He's good, and he saw his read. He knew Declan was going to be this guy. You saw him eyeing him early. Goes off him for a little bit, draws the defender off, fires a perfect pass, almost perfect.
And Declan able to create space on his defender.
Almost complete. And I don't know why the coaches are getting mad at that play. I mean, I'd be stoked. Looks like the exact same play.
Yeah, will be Casey, a designed quarterback sneak.
Gets it.
And they will pick up the first. It's going to be close. Lexington celebrating.
They're giving it to Lexington, it looks like. No, first down, Belmont.
Yeah, first big play. You know, just when this Belmont team needed it.
That is massive for them.
Absolutely massive.
All right, let's see what they choose to do now. I mean, we're in the... I think it's because we told him to leave. Now he's going to come up here and touch it. All right, he's actually getting annoying now. I think we might have to kick him out. All right, let's see. We have 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. Stop looking at me. Casey Regan. Oh, we're measuring it out? Really?
Yeah, okay. They will.
No, they're calling for the first down. I don't know why they took so long.
Yeah, the clock was running through all of that.
I don't know, from the referees, not great. Poor.
Yeah, and it will be Amir on the handoff. Tries to get outside, cuts upfield, and will end up taking a loss.
Honestly, not bad play design from the Belmont staff there. They ran the fake orbit on the outside to try and draw some defenders left with, I think it was Melanson, and then they just ran easy zone outside to Amir. Just obviously isn't going to go for that much. I mean, you don't really run for that many yards out here with this group without Casey running it. So, you know, just put the ball in Casey's hands and let him run, I think, instead.
Yeah, Casey, if you can't tell, is the best player on this Belmont team. Belmont will get likely one more play before the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, should be pretty comfortable as well. They have 15 seconds to snap it. Should do it pretty easily. And they're going to run it again.
It will be Casey.
Oh, he's going to pitch it. No. Oh, my God.
He can't get anywhere. And another big loss as he takes the hit.
Takes a big hit there as we come to a close of the 3rd quarter. Takes a big hit, but Casey always gets up, which is a great feature that he has.
He has so many great features.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh. But he kind of messed that one up a little bit. Hesitated on the pitch and then tried to use the pitch player as a block and come outside. It was obviously not going to work. And they ran the exact same play as they ran the play before with the two back. They run the orbit on the outside, and the only thing they switched is they gave Casey a pull read, and he had the option to pitch or not. I think what you don't want to do is try and run outside as the quarterback and use the orbiter as a blocker. You either take it inside because you're reading one person. You either take it inside or you pitch it. And he kind of did a mix of both, which is not what you want to do. You just got to make your read and make the play. And we're going to see the field flipped for the final quarter here. And this is now crunch time because this drive could just determine the entire game.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 11 here. And, you know, if you're Belmont, from here it's about the 50.
Lagging a little bit here.
52-yard field goal.
Wait, did I mess this up?
So likely 4-down territory.
I think I might have messed up the function location. Weston, you can correct me for that one. Correct me on that one. I actually don't even know where it.
Yeah. Of course, star basketball player Weston Zalewski listening in. So shout out to you, Weston.
No, I'm right. This is where it was. Yeah. Everyone that wants to go can. It's open invite. Luka Rozjic hosting in public today.
As they will line up Andre out wide.
And as I said, this is going to be a pass play, as we've determined based on the formation. What in the world? Oh, it's a fake screen sack.
No, that's not good if you're Belmont.
I think what they were trying to run there was a little fake screen action and then throw one deep to Andre. They were faking the big guy behind us. Adam Pritchard is here.
Of course, Pritchard showing his dominance wherever he goes.
Yeah, we got to make sure we don't say anything inappropriate. Okay.
So the punt unit is on.
Belmont. Oh my God, we got.
As the 5
actually
minutes
came.
ago
5 minutes ago's here.
On.
All right, can we do this right now? Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We just got to do it fast.
Why are you?
All right, we have to take
What's your hot take?
Yeah,
brief intermission. Hot take. I got mine. All right.
Oh.
So we have to do a quick brief intermission for the 5 minutes ago group here, as the Belmont team punts it.
It's gonna be a high
Should be
kick.
fair caught right here.
Oh, it bounces.
Oh!
Belmont's gonna fall on the ball.
Oh my
It's
God!
gonna be Belmont ball inside the 15.
Look at
Big
Belmont's
play.
The crazy muff punt there, and we needed to get this 5 minutes ago over with. Let's do it. All right,
You have one? You have yours?
I got mine. Yeah.
All right, guys. What is your hot take?
My hot take. No, me. All right, wait. Can we restart?
Also speak really loud because this mic doesn't work.
Okay.
This is the mic.
All right.
Ready? All right, guys.
Me first. Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2. All right, guys. What is your hot take?
My hot take: Casey Regan is the best football player in the world.
My hot take is that Steph Curry, 4th greatest player of all time.
Thanks, guys.
Aadit, you had the dream career from like franchise QB to commentator.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what every player hopes for.
He is the Tom Brady
Tom
of
Brady.
Belmont. As we did hear 2 great hot takes. Of course, one really stood out.
One really stood out. Casey Regan, best football player in the world.
I don't know, when we have someone like Aadit Rana
That's true. I'm up there with him.
in this booth.
All right. Sorry for the intermission we had to take there. Just an important part of our Belmont community is 5 minutes ago.
Tune into 5 minutes ago. I believe it's on Mondays this year.
Mondays, yeah. Every year, actually, it's been on Monday.
Every year it's been on Mondays. It's at 5 minutes ago Belmont. Is that correct? On YouTube?
Yeah, it's on something on YouTube. So what are you asking?
What the YouTube channel is. Let's go.
I think it's like Belmont High School, I think. Or it's called 5 minutes ago Belmont or something like that. If
Yeah,
you search
so
up
that
5
is-
minutes ago Belmont, it'll come
We
up.
are getting someone on it right now.
Someone being Alex Clark. All right. So the question, we got 2 seniors, Oh my God. Like, I can't get this guy's name out of my mouth. It's just so excellent. All right, Casey taking the snap here.
And we are actually getting word from a very intelligent man.
It's gonna be a pass.
That it is
to Andre, passing it to Andre. Andre, turn, throw it. Andre with the catch.
Here's Andre.
Oh my God.
And down to the 5. Great play there from that dynamic duo.
Great job there as Kyle Curtis ties David Maya's shoes for him.
Great form.
Kind of embarrassing for him. I don't know why he's doing that. David Maya's probably hurt. That might be why.
We did see a big play. So we are just receiving word. It is at the Belmont High School official page. That's at Belmont High School on YouTube. And we are getting someone on the Instagram.
Oh, we are as well. Someone's getting on the Instagram as well. And we're going to throw the ball here. Let's see. It's going to be Andre on a slant. Let's see if Casey finds him.
Casey and he can't get it away.
Dangerous play by Casey. Got in his motion there and had to pull it. They're making these reads really easy to tell whether they're throwing or passing because of their formations. We saw 3-by-1 with a motion, so it's going to be 4 to one side, 1 to the other. You're empty. You're not running it, we know. And Lexington knows that too, and that was completely hornswoggled right there.
Very much.
Let's see if I use that right.
Hornswallowed.
Hey Siri, what does hornswoggled mean?
As we're getting someone on that right now.
Defining the word. Someone's defining that word.
We are receiving word that it is on Instagram 5 minutes ago, _BHS on Instagram.
And actually, that's the correct use of the word. Someone has just told us. We got word.
And flags are on the play, and it's going to be a late false start call against Belmont.
Get the better of someone by cheating or deception. That is kind of what we saw there a little bit, because they deceived the Belmont team by knowing what they were running, and then they hornswoggled them by doing that. Okay.
And
bad situation now for Belmont. Somehow they managed to sell.
Yeah, they are backed up to the 17 on 2nd and goal. So the false start in the sack.
Elijah.
Them back.
Okay, when you see Elijah in the backfield here, you can guess
it'll be
something weird's gonna happen.
Andre! Can he get there?
Edge.
No, he cannot.
Andre looked for the edge there, just barely could not find it, unfortunately. You know, we'll live. This is actually a very electric environment we're in right now. Just a lot of energy. Very fun place to be. Harris Field right now. A lot of people. If you're missing it, what are you doing? As Enzo Passos waves hi to me, thankfully. I love that guy.
Yeah, of course we did talk about the greatness of Enzo Passos.
What? Yeah. I don't know his name. Someone asked for a shout out. I don't know that guy's name.
That's Ezra. He was another star rugby player.
Oh.
It'll be 3rd and 15.
Pass here.
3rd and goal. As Casey.
Oh yeah. Go left. Oh no.
He gets brought down at about the 10, so it's going to be 4th down. What do you think we're going to see here from Belmont?
Well, they have 2 options, and it looks like they're going to go for the field goal here. Let Casey Regan take his shot. He is the best player in the world for a reason. He can kick field goals from anywhere, and that's what they're going to try and do. Based on the fact that they brought Kellen out, I'd guess that they're going to go for that field goal. Yep, John Cassidy's out there, number 13. He's going to be holding. So we're going to see Casey Regan try about, where's the ball at?
Ball is on the...
So around a 27-yard field goal here. 27 yards approximately. They're going to try and shorten it for him. Be around... Where's he at? 30 yards.
This would put Belmont up by 2. They kick it up.
He's got it.
And it is
good!
Big kick there from Belmont.
Belmont takes the lead. What a kick from Casey Regan. That had space as well. It was a 30 or so yard field goal. And he had a lot of room on that. So that's a very impressive thing to do for a guy who doesn't even kick.
He does not. He is, of course, an exceptional athlete. Can do anything he wants, really.
I'm actually, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. He might be the best player in the world. I'm not even saying that as a joke. Because when you see like a guy go out and do that excellent of a play, and he goes out, he kicks field goals, he kicks off, he plays quarterback, he's the best player on defense, he's the best player in the world. I mean, it's just like unreal.
Yeah, of course he does. He does play baseball as well. Starts in center field for his Belmont baseball program.
I mean, we all saw that drive started with a crazy muffed punt from Lexington, and Belmont basically started from where they ended, unfortunately, but they were able to at least convert 3 points, and now they forced Lexington in a 10-8 game to come down, and we know they don't have a kicker, so they forced them to come down and score a touchdown, which if they do, Belmont basically loses. To be honest, they basically lose the game. They either have to come down and score in like 1 to 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 minutes, something like that.
How many minutes?
1, 2, 3. Is that the new thing now?
1,
2, 3. No, I mean you can't really. Yeah.
I think that's a swing and a miss here.
Yeah.
From Aadit.
I mean, it's from you, not me.
You said you are the one that just said 1, 2, 3.
What? What? Casey Regan.
As a big boot,
Oh my God,
bounces in and.
Oh my God!
Gonna stay in.
Oh my
Oh, it
God!
just went.
The Lexington player could have done the high IQ Randall Cobb play there, with one leg out, one leg in. I don't know if you've seen that. Either way, we do follow the NFL rule of this ball either being, or actually not NFL rule, because I think we can re-kick. Or they get the choice to have us re-kick, or they get to start from, I believe, the 40. I believe it's the same rule. So they should be getting the ball at their own 40. They have to come 60 yards downfield, score a touchdown. Diego Olivedra is in the student section today.
Yeah, very. He's got a great presence.
Yep.
So big possession. Possession will probably decide the game. Lexington will likely go to their patented running attack.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. And
They are losing.
Oh, they're passing.
Oh, pass on
He
first
should
down.
run. He should run. Oh, wow, we ripped
Throws it up.
Casey's there.
And that's it. Broken up by Casey Regan.
Amazing play.
A great play. Hey, you know that play is a lot harder than it looks. You know, when your back is to the ball like that, you can't really see.
That is
So
true.
just
You can't see the ball.
Tremendous.
Yeah, it would be crazy if you could
play.
see the ball even though it was behind his head. That
Casey
would be
probably
pretty-
can,
Yeah,
honestly.
he actually might be able to. You can sense it probably.
Crowd's got that spider sense.
Oh. Yeah, that was a miss actually.
All right, but nobody cares.
So what we see from Belmont on this defensive side, and why it could have backfired there, is for the first time they're not running anyone high. They had everyone down. Basically, just had 11 guys in the box is what it felt like. Look at how low Andre and Pat are playing. Those are our two high guys. They're within 7 yards, and they run a pitch here. Lexington doesn't get anything. So I'm honestly confused why Lexington thought they could throw the ball there. They suck at throwing, to be honest.
Yeah, that is what their third-class player of the game. Probably looking to catch this Belmont team off guard on the first down.
And they kind of just lost the game with that.
It is.
I truly don't know. As Alex Clark coughs up a little bit, he is a little bit sick today, and
Yeah,
I'm probably
of course
gonna catch whatever he has.
I'm battling it.
As long as
But
he
don't
doesn't
worry,
get-
I am not contagious. So you at home won't get sick.
Oh my
a
God!
big play.
Andre made a tackle. Oh my God! Well, why I'm surprised is Andre Drushian not known for his tackling or his three-point abilities, but sometimes when you need him to come through, he does, and that's an example of that.
Yeah, big tackle on the route. That was, I believe, Warren Stevens on the carry. He does pick up the first down, however.
Oh, we're just gonna push the pile here. Good job by Lexington pushing the pile. Get 7 yard gain.
Yeah, about 6 or 7 yards.
All right, now you see how you drag it a little bit?
What am I dragging?
You're dragging it a little.
What am I dragging?
It. Like as I said it, and we get it. Like it's a.
Okay,
It's
but why?
not really funny anymore at all. But then when I say it, it's like,
never
oh,
was.
it's kind of funny.
It never was funny.
And Lexington
I don't know
lines
what
up.
the joke is. And it'll be another handoff.
Right at the middle. Someone goes down. Oh, he's very injured.
Oh, no.
Nope, he's not injured at all. 87, he went to the ground and just looked like he wasn't going to get back up.
Yeah, maybe he was aura farming. Who knows?
I actually muted myself by accident, and that one should mute you, I believe. So, Lexington lines it back up. Lines it back up. And another run up the middle for them. And this time do they get the first down?
Let's see where the marker is.
You know, I think we're messing around too much. We have to get serious.
It's gonna be 4th down.
It's time to get serious.
I've been serious this whole time.
It's 4th down. We have to get serious here. Belmont as a team, as a community, with however many hundreds of people we have here.
It's gonna be 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Basically, you're almost playing for game. Not yet, but you're getting close to playing for game here.
Yeah, you know, Lexington does have all 3 of their timeouts.
And Belmont creeping, they're blitzing. Oh, and they jump. Oh my God.
No, that is not
Coach Clark
that is a
might
bad play.
actually unleash.
He's starting to. I can feel his anger all the way from up here.
And
that's not good.
I feel like I messed up the 5 minutes ago a little bit. I'm getting a little bit self-conscious because it was probably not a great performance. I was like yelling a little bit. I was like, oh my God, Casey Regan's the best player in the world. That was a little bit too much riding, you know?
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, you might know. Belmont kind of stretching it out a little bit more now. They're a little bit, feels like they might be considering the throw.
The run is a handoff.
More of a pitch, but yeah. Honestly, what I have noticed is they don't really hand it off. They pitch everything, which is dangerous if you're not really practice at it, and that's probably why they probably just grind this all practice long, just pitching.
That's all they do is grind that. And it will be 2nd and 10.
All right.
As Amir comes off limping, he looks to be okay though.
Not a good sign at all.
He is not receiving help from the trainer.
Right. Well, there was a handoff. As we were saying, they normally pitch. They do hand it off to the guy behind it in the wing. Not when it's to a wing or when it's to their second back, they toss. If it's to the guy right behind their fullback, they'll hand it off.
And it will be stopped short for a 3rd down, 3rd and 2. Lexington is in 4-down territory here. You know, without really a real kicking threat on their team. We're about 3.5 minutes to go.
I feel like it was a little bit too chalant, you know?
As a handoff will go right up the middle.
Chalant would be the word.
In a 1st down.
Because it was like, bro, Casey Regan's so like, I hope they don't put that in.
All right, so we have a commentator second-guessing himself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Will be 1st and 10 at the Belmont 19.
All right, actually do have to get serious because there's 3 minutes left here, and if Lexington scores, I mean, this is the game. This is the game, this drive. They go for their fullback up the middle, hand it off. They're just going to try and power through, and they get a lot of extra yardage here, pushing the pile. Lexington gets almost a 1st down on that play, but they might have gotten it. It was contact behind the line of scrimmage, it seemed, and they just pushed that pile further and further and managed to get, looks like, 8 yards on that play.
They're gonna mark it 9 yards. So it's gonna be 2nd and 1.
Is that what? Is that a gun?
As it'll be.
Oh, Demir!
Big tackle.
Demir
comes up clutch.
What a play, blitzing off the edge, no hesitation. Blasts his guy. Just excellent. Yep, it was Demir Neal. That's good. And it's now 3rd down, and they have about 3 yards to cover. I mean, we know they're in 2-down situation. They're in 4th down scenario. Wow.
Yeah, big play here.
So they have 2 downs to get about 3 yards. They're going to go power up the middle here. Yep. Nope, he's checking it. Let's see. What does he see? He sees them going up the middle, maybe. Maybe he checks this to an outside run.
Let's see what they do.
Yep, he's going to check it outside. Where'd it go?
And it's going to be a 1st down on the carry.
Oh, he might keep going. Nope. I don't know how that guy got. You see number 50 get up? He kind of just. Never mind, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he had the ball, though.
Yeah.
So we're now under 2 minutes. Each team has all 3. Belmont has 2 timeouts.
I mean,
Lexington has 3.
If I'm Belmont here, we might either. I don't know. This is bad for Belmont. They're kind of in, like, if I had to rank the odds percent chance of winning, I think I give Lexington around 85% right now.
Yeah, and if you're Belmont, do you consider taking your timeouts here on defense?
You either do that or you let them score. They've got 2 choices, and this is gonna be a touchdown. So really bad spot for Belmont now. Like I said, 85%. Goes up to around 95 now. Belmont with 1 minute, 11 seconds to score. You do have Casey Regan back there. I get it. He is the best, but I mean, you got to look at the surrounding cast. We have a minute to do it. I don't even know if Patrick Mahomes could do this.
Patrick Mahomes can do anything. Casey has looked a little Mahomey out there tonight. Lexington will go for 2 to go up 6.
And
they can't make it a 7-point game.
So Belmont, I mean, and I can say this to the mic a little bit quietly. I don't want Alex Clark to hear, but he doesn't know. His mic is muted right now.
Oh, and Lexington will kick the field goal. I don't know why.
They're going to kick the field goal here, which is interesting.
That is...
and they're going to call timeout now.
Again, I don't know why you would kick.
And he's talking to the mic, but he doesn't know because no one can hear him. He's talking through his mic. And yeah, it's funny, though. It's funny to me.
An extra point does not actually do anything, as it is now a 4-point game.
You are right about that.
Game.
You're right. So the question is if they want to risk. What Alex Clark just said is that a 4-point game versus 5 points. What do they want to do here? Because Belmont, I mean, it's more than a 3-point game. You get a 4. Wow, you get a field goal. Yeah, 3 points. So Belmont needs to score regardless. Maybe Lexington just kneels the ball here instead of trying to risk anything like going for a 2-point and getting a pick 6 2-point conversion, which would net Belmont the 2 points.
Yeah, we could also see a 1-point safety.
Could possibly see that.
Which would happen on a turnover if Belmont brings the ball out of the end zone, then brings it back into the end zone and gets brought down.
All right, I bring Alex Clark back into the action. He now realizes that he was muted. And let's see what they just opt to do. 1 minute and 11 seconds. What are we going to have?
They're going to go for 2.
It looks like he's going to be in a victory formation type. Nope, never mind. They're always in the same wing tee. If they do run it, I guess.
That's going to be a pitch to the inside.
He probably doesn't get it.
And it will be no good.
All right, so.
Stop short. So 4 points. 4-point game. Lexington up. Belmont will have 2 timeouts remaining. And no Amir as he looks to be injured.
Over the summer, Amir actually basically broke his finger. That thing was really messed up. It was pointed the wrong direction. His pinky was like on his second knuckle. It just pointed the completely wrong way. So hopefully it's not something like that, something less major. Andre walking around. He has the F7, which is the only one. He's the only person on the team with the F7. I think he probably bought it off Brian Logan, who previously had it. Or maybe he bought one himself. It's a little bit different than the Speed Flex, which is what the team provides. 2 different helmets. F7 looks a little bit cooler in some people's opinions. His, I guess. So it's going to be up to him, basically, is what we're getting at.
Yeah, Andre and Casey, of course, so the 2 best players on the team, 2 most dynamic players.
Yep.
Really, they're 2 playmakers.
Yeah.
It's going to be up to them.
Is that Jimbo?
Jumbo is back in those blue cleats.
I'm shocked. I'm honestly surprised. He
is fast.
He is fast, that is true. And I hope he gets the ball here, actually.
And it's going to go to Pat McKinnon, bounce out of bounds. So
Belmont gets it at the 40. We get some more distractions here. A lot of distractions. I don't know what's going on.
And so Belmont will have to go 60 yards. 1 minute, 11 seconds left. 2 timeouts. And you know, if you're Belmont, what specific plays are you gonna look to run here?
I mean, I'm guessing Lexington also already knows what they're gonna come out in. And we see Maxim and Max, the 2 Maxims actually, come out here. I know they're gonna be going to Lone Tree Hill today. And Belmont's gonna come out in 3x1. I already know, because that's the only formation they really pass out of, it seems. Even though everyone knows they're gonna pass. This is really up to Casey. He's got Andre to help him. He's got some other guys. He's got Trey Clark. He's got Elijah Pierre. He's going to need to find them multiple times each, probably, if he wants this possession.
Yeah, and of course, this Belmont team has played at a very slow pace. So playing at this faster pace is not something they are used to doing.
Okay, and here we go. 3x1, they're bracketing Andre. And so they basically are double covering, and they still throw it up to him. Andre!
He catches it! Down at the 30, out of bounds!
And right there,
that is stopped. Big play.
I remember I was telling Kyle Curtis this before this game today. They need to go 3x1, Andre single side, and just throw that thing up to him. Let him go make a play. They were bracketing Andre on that. Had one guy basically stopping anything inside short, and that second guy was supposed to stop him deep, but he's too fast. He beats his guy outside. Perfect placement from Casey Regan, and like a 50-yard conversion there for Belmont with a minute left. This is super possible.
Yeah, that changed the game. Just over a minute.
And we're seeing trips again. Andre not on the single side now. So again, he is the main target. He's going to be the first read. It's going to be the same play as before.
Roll out. He has no space.
Timeout.
And Belmont will take a timeout. With 52 left on the clock, they have 1 left.
1 remaining. Casey, it looked like the running back, whoever it was, got in his way a little bit. That was the same play where they run Andre on a rollout and he turns it up and looks kind of late. It probably would have worked if that miscommunication with the running back didn't happen and Casey could have rolled. At least I think that was the play. It looked like it was the same play from before. But they opted not to put Andre on the single side that time. And I'm guessing that makes sense, because if they do put him on the single side again, that double coverage is going to be a lot more focused. They're going to make sure he gets nothing over the top. They're going to have a guy probably 10 yards off and a second guy probably 5 yards off, more inside shade. If we're Belmont here, we're probably going with the same formation as we just saw, or maybe they go deuces on both sides and just run a play we haven't seen yet today. And maybe look for someone different, maybe Declan. Yeah, we are going to run the same exact formation. It makes sense. They could run the same play if they need to.
Yeah, crowd getting involved in the action.
Okay, that safety's
going to be second down.
They got to go to Elijah here, over the middle. He's got to find him.
Casey has no space, and he goes down.
You have to go timeout.
Back at the 44.
You have to go timeout here, and they aren't calling it.
They're not going to call a timeout. Clock is ticking under 40 seconds. Big play here from the Lexington defense.
What are you doing? Call the timeout. And they call it late. Just embarrassing play from the coaches. We know that's a timeout situation. You waste 10 seconds off the clock before you call your timeout. Obviously, you're going to have to call it. Your quarterback just got sacked. You have 40 seconds on the clock. You have 1 remaining. You're going to have to burn it. It's 3rd down. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, that's a very not a good play.
So whatever, I guess Belmont just calm, 10 seconds lost. We'll see what they can do. Trey Clark taking his gloves off. Look like he's done for the day. Maybe not. Oh, he gets a little frustrated on the sideline. I don't know. So his gloves are off. I'm guessing he actually is done for the day. We are going to probably... We have to put Andre single side to throw it up, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 22.
There's really no other option but to give Andre 1 chance. Just let him go up and make a play. Lexington's going to know what's happening if they put him alone. I mean, obviously, but you don't really have much of a choice. You have to run a play they see coming. They aren't going to do it, though. They're going to flip. They're going to flip their formation and run the same play as... This isn't going to work. This is not going to work. I mean, it's just like... We're missing a guy as well. There's no guy. Yeah, he's getting on the field now. What are we doing?
Yeah, Casey getting a little frustrated. It's going to be James Melanson.
What? Dude,
he's going to run outside.
Throw it.
He throws it. It's intercepted. picked off, and this game is over.
No. Casey is not hurt. Okay. Well, Belmont loses the game. That is for sure. And Casey kind of threw it right to the defender. He didn't even mean to catch it. It was funny. It was a one-hand catch. The ball got stuck in his elbow, basically.
Yeah, that was Jonas Baharlu, I think. That's how you say it. And Lexington will take a knee to
end this game. Yeah,
end this game.
So Belmont is going to lose this game. They're going to lose every other game. At least that's the way it's starting to look for them. Belmont might have to face a season without any wins. We'll see if they can turn this around in future seasons. But, I mean, when you put your whole team on one guy's back, it's not really fair to him because he's carrying the load of a city on his back. I mean...
Yeah, maybe the whole state.
Whole state, yeah. And as Lexington takes their knee, that's going to end the game. We're going to see some dap-ups. Belmont unhappy with the result, but good fight from Casey Regan today.
Yeah, obviously didn't end the way he wanted it to.
You got to look at the coaches. You got to look at the rest of the team. You got to say, maybe we got to switch things up next year. Maybe we need to not waste 10 seconds before we call our timeout in the last drive of the game.
Belmont they didn't look ready with that mix-up there on the final play with Melanson running on late. That timeout situation where they called it late, just very bad play.
All right, well, we're going to see the teams shake hands on the shake hands. I mean, well, you have been watching Belmont Sports TV coverage of the Belmont versus Lexington football game. This is Aadit Rana, joined by
Alex Clark.
And on crew, we have 2 camera people as well as Jeremy Meserve overseeing. Today's coverage was brought to you by Belmont Media Center, our staff and volunteers, BHS students and parents. BHS Sports TV depends on volunteers, so if you'd like to join the crew for a game or two, please call BMC at 617-484-2443. Again, that is 617-484-2443, and or send an email to Jeremy Meserve at jeremy@belmontmedia.org. That is jeremy@belmontmedia.org.
Major funding for Belmont Media Center is provided by Comcast, Verizon, through the town of Belmont, and by community and business sponsors and donors, and by you, so thank you.
Belmont Media Center is your nonprofit media center serving the town, schools, and residents of Belmont. Donate today at belmontmedia.org/donate. belmontmedia.org/donate. Donate to Belmont Media on Venmo. Thanks for watching.
Of course, thank you, as always, for watching. Have a good night.